Overwatch has its first new hero since the game launched, and it's another sniper. A support sniper. Not what you were expecting? Well, don't worry, this isn't another Widowmaker. This is a sniper with a twist, a healing sniper, and she's actually quite tricky to play. More on that in a second. The new hero's name is Mccree, and the interesting thing about her is she's got a daughter that's already in the Overwatch roster. That's right, she's actually Farah's mum. I can't believe I'm talking as if these are real people. But just when you want to go off and do your own thing, save the world, take over the world, whatever it is, and your mum just can't stay away, keep your rocket launcher tidy, Farah. Stand up straight. I feel bad for her, to be honest. Anyways, Blizzard teased a blueprint for the next hero's weapon a little while ago, and now we know exactly what it is. Anna comes equipped with a sniper rifle that fires off darts, but they've got different effects depending on who they hit. If they hit an enemy, they do damage over time, but if they hit a teammate, they're going to heal. This makes her the first healer that can stay out of battle at range and potentially impact a team battle by healing her team at the right moments. Of course, she isn't going to be as strong as having a Mercy or Lucio directly in the battle, but it will be interesting to see how players make the best use of her. As well as her rifle, Anna has a sleep dart. Basically, you hit an enemy with it and, well, they actually go to sleep. Their character model drops to the ground for what seems like an obscene amount of time, making them extremely vulnerable. I think it's around 6 seconds in total for the maximum amount. But if that player takes damage, they're going to instantly wake up. So this is kind of a remove or disable a particular hero from a battle and then deal with them later. Her other ability is a Biotic Grenade. Just like her main rifle, this serves two purposes. It heals and increases healing on allies, while both damaging and preventing healing on enemies. This could be pretty useful in some situations where you're trying to take down an enemy player constantly being healed. Finally, her ultimate is the Nano Boost. This will increase an ally's speed and damage whilst reducing any damage taken. Imagine using this on a friendly Reinhardt, for example, to take over a control point. It's going to be very valuable in that sort of situation. As well as Anna, there are a few very positive changes to competitive play introduced in the new patch, and the first one I'm exceptionally pleased about is, you guessed it, hero limits. Right now, if you play competitive, you're no longer able to pick multiples of the same hero, and I couldn't be happier. Honestly, I know a lot of people might disagree, but I think it just breaks the game and ruins the experience for me personally. I think having multiples of the same hero destroys the balance of the game and goes against having an individual character-based game in the first place. And it also opens up the door for too many cheesy strats, which I've been on the receiving and giving end of. Thankfully, in competitive, that will not be happening anymore, but if you play quick play on the casual modes, you'll still be able to do all the mad strats that you want to and pick multiple of the same hero. As far as I'm concerned now though, all I'm going to play is ranked competitive. Just that one change has made it so much more appealing to me. There are some other changes and tweaks in the patch too. Zenyatta, for instance, is getting more shields and he moves a lot faster while using his ultimate. As well as that, his orbs fire a lot faster. D.Va's had a major buff too, and I expect that we'll see her a lot more in competitive play now. After playing a few 6-man stacks last night, I saw her in every game. Her shield ability is no longer click and forget about it. It's now got its own meter and can be turned on and off at will via right click with a recharge time. Also, her ultimate will no longer harm herself and the explosion goes off after 3 seconds now instead of 4. She's now an absolute beast. There are some changes to ultimate charges as a result of self-healing abilities now charging heroes' ultimates. As such, Soldier, Lucio and Bastion all have had their ultimate costs increased by 10%. D.Va's ultimate cost has decreased by 15% and Mercy's ultimate charge cost has increased by 30%. That's a very good change. I think she could build it far too quickly. Lastly, Roadhog's ultimate cost has been altered by 45%, the largest of all the tweaks. Mccree has also had a bit of a tweak to a little bit of a buff. His Peacemaker revolver will now deal full damage at longer ranges but will drop off in damage at more extreme range. That means that Mccree is slowly becoming more of a sit-back hero perhaps compared to the full attacking hero he was when his Fan the Hammer was just way too strong. Now though, he's going to be putting out some insane damage with his left click. As well as some balance changes, there are always a few small improvements being made here and there. For example, in the options menu and the interface, players can now enter a numerical value for any option that has a slider, so that's stuff like field of view, volume, sensitivity, and your mouse sensitivity can now be adjusted by 2 decimals. Also, backed by popular demand, apparently the game has added back in support for 21:9 aspect ratios. Fill your boots if that's your thing. Overall, in this patch, some excellent updates and tweaks, a new hero that's fun and challenging to play. Overwatch has had a positive start and keeps on improving. Good job, Blizzard, for listening to the community and being assertive. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. As always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. If you didn't, a thumbs down, and I'll see you in the next one.